Peter, forgive me. I finished this morning. He hasn't seen the slides. He knows what's in there, though. Now for an announcement from an unexpected place. This morning during the breaking news, I mentioned 12 hours, 63 degrees. I think we all know that orbit. How often have we wanted to go to this orbit? How many spacecraft have we tried to do it with? And what has been the common problem? Have any of them actually made it to that orbit? Well, the engine's been the common problem. We've tried, we failed on the first 4 to hit the exact goal. Peter has worked with AMSAT-DL for years and years and years, trying again and again. AMSAT-NA was forced out of the game for a while. Luckily, we're past most of that with ITAR. So Phase-3E is there, and there has to be a better way. We're real good at making electronics that survive transversing the Van Allen belts twice in orbit. We really don't make rocket motors work too well. Why don't we offer to test something for someone in return for that launch? So in June this year, Bob, as a part of his job at VT, approached the U.S. government to launch Phase-3E. We test equipment for them, we fly dosimeters, and we show them how we do things. They said, yeah, we can do that. So in July, Bob came to AMSAT-DL and asked if they would give him and VT Phase-3E if the U.S. government says yes in the form of a contract. What did you say, Peter?
Yes.
Not only yes, hell yes. We came back, and AMSAT-NA, of course, we're all in. There's no doubt about that. That's the end. That's what happens when you do these in the middle of the night. So the idea is if VT can get the contract, VT, Virginia Tech, will bring Phase-3E to the U.S., make some modifications. You're probably better versed in this. You want to?
Well, I'm looking. There should be a slide here somewhere. If I find it. Is it your computer? No, it's the one before, right? Something is screwed up. How do we get out of this?
Let's go all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Click to exit. There we go.
Actually,
Right,
we
you
can
got it?
just close this one. Okay.
There we go.
This one. No. Oops. Well, actually, we can. One second. We get to that. Yeah, so, well, we all are very excited about it. When Bob came out first time telling me about this opportunity, it was really, really a big surprise. Okay, this frame was not supposed to be there. Okay, this is the one which I want to show. This is our official press release. AMSAT-NA and AMSAT-DL and Virginia Tech announced potential Phase-3E launch opportunity. So this was embargoed until I think this time because Bob at the moment, I think he's on the UHF conference.
Bob is at Central States in Colorado giving a version of the same presentation. So this has been a timed release in ANS Bulletin, and assumingly the AMSAT-DL information will go out all at the same time. So I think the important thing to emphasize here is, as exciting as this is, it's an opportunity. Nothing is set in stone yet, but maybe I didn't emphasize it enough. The launch would be directly to that orbit with a perigee that's safe. So there would be no need for
No
a kick
propulsion
motor.
system. Actually, we have the Phase-3E spacecraft structure, and all the components are already in Bochum. I have not told you before, but some of you may have noticed or heard about it. Just a few months ago, AMSAT-DL moved its complete facility, the complete laboratory from Marburg to Bochum, inside of the 20-meter Radom. So we have a nice place over there now for doing integration, and we have a small kind of clean room where Phase-3 is sitting now. And when Bob came over earlier this month, he had the chance to see actually the Phase-3 structure, the spacecraft, the components we are having, and yeah. So as Andrew pointed out, we will go directly into our supposed orbit, and that means we don't need a propulsion system. And the idea is to remove the propulsion system now, to remove the fuel tank, and use the space for some other experiments.
Probably 5 and 10 gigahertz, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I guess so too. Actually, yeah, I think there are a lot of opportunity things we will now discuss. But yeah, Bob gave actually a present. It's not, for some people, it's not a real secret, because at our annual meeting earlier this month, we discussed this launch opportunity and what will AMSAT-DL do, and we got a vote from our members, and so yeah, it's the big majority indeed in favor of having this opportunity to launch Phase-3 finally.
All I can say is no other AMSAT community in the world could have kept that secret.
We are good at this. So yeah, it's very exciting, and yeah, it's a launch opportunity, so we still have to work on this, but I'm pretty sure Bob will push things very hard. And Bob actually was very emotional when he came to Marburg, because I think Bob and me, we haven't seen each other for 10, 15 years, also due to ITAR and all this. And I'm really, really happy that especially AMSAT-NA and AMSAT-DL getting closer again. I hope we can really come to the point like before ITAR, because it was always a very good cooperation, and we achieved a lot together. And so I hope this will be the enabler for future cooperation. And yeah, so we are really overwhelmed, very exciting. And so let's see what will come up. Yeah, as you see here, this will be released in AMSAT-NA news on the AMSAT-DL webpage. And yeah, we are looking really forward to work together on this project.
We're all very excited.
Yeah.
Any questions, if we can answer them? Okay. Mr. Heck.
That spacecraft, which I've actually seen in Marburg, I think more than once, it's actually quite old.
Yes.
And it was actually finished maybe 5, 6, 8 years ago.
Yeah, it is. I think probably more than 6, 8 years ago. Yeah.
Or well too much. But it must be that some of, I say must be, is it the fact that some of the components, I think all the batteries, solar cells, and maybe some of the technology actually needs refreshing, or
Yes, that
can
is-
it literally take that it is now a month?
There are several components which we can reuse. For example, we have some high power modules. We have command receivers, things like that. There is no much change. This is a very robust design. I think we may reuse part of it. The onboard computer, the IHU, is a very old design. It's actually components are even no more available, so there will be a new design for the IHU necessary, and a few other components. Yes, but most of the stuff, in particular the mechanical stuff, is there, and this is the most important part. And yeah, so yeah, it's finally will be good to see everything going up finally, because we talked a lot about over those years how hard it is to discuss now find a launch opportunity. But basically, what Drew told before, you need. What was Bob's favorite?
I edited it out.
It's out.
Low friends in high places.
Yeah, low friends in high places, and this is really the case. And these are the space cowboys, and you can hardly find them. For example, we had a lot of discussions with Arianespace, with ESA, okay, with those space cowboys, it was easy when they say, okay, we launched that thing, it's fine, but now you have a lot of bean counters. It's a business now, and it's really hard if you want to launch something on a, where you cannot afford to pay the full price. You need someone who says, we do that.
Yeah.
Very similar to the P4A from Qatar, where the high position man in Qatar says, we want to do this.
We run into the same situation with commercial launch providers in the US. People are constantly saying, why don't we approach them for a launch? They're businessmen.
Yeah,
And
exactly. These are no space cowboys anymore.
Yeah, they're there to make a profit, and an AMSAT payload's not a profit. Any other questions?
Comment from the internet. Apparently Robert's been watching you.
Uh-oh.
And fully approves, of course, of everything you've said, but he's gone off for breakfast now. But he comments that you should get a definite go-ahead on this project by October, or sometime during October. So it's not long to wait to have a degree more certainty.
You can all fill out your membership applications in the meantime.
Yes, please. Exactly. Yes. We need your support.
Any other questions, comments?
Hi, Bob.
Any,
I love you.
any All right, that's it.
Excellent news. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.